Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be really fun to do another day in the life video. I haven't done one in a while, and it's the perfect time because right now is actually extremely busy at my job. So I wanted to quickly go over some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about, some of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys, and then we'll just kind of jump right into the day. So right now is actually a very busy time for a lot of accountants. Mostly because this is considered the busy time. Anywhere between like January and April is usually busy time, but usually for other people it's because of tax season. For us, it's mostly because we're closing our books for year end, and we also, because I work at an insurance company, we have something called an annual statement that we have to put together, and that is due at the end of February. So not only are we closing our books for 2017, but we're also working on our annual statement. So as you can imagine, it's extremely busy. And so today what I'm going to be working on is actually foreign currency. So my company deals with about 20 or so different foreign currencies, and so every quarter I have to put together a reconciliation to make sure that each individual currency is tying out to what our GL says, and also doing like a reval to get it to USD, because that's what we state all of our financials in. So that is a very complicated process. I'm at the very tail end. So today I've already made my entry. I just have to put it into the GL. I have to check it to make sure the currencies look okay, and then going forward after that, that is where I have to do the reval and make sure that the USD comes out to what we think it should be. So it's a very complicated and confusing process. Hopefully I kind of explained it well. Something that I also wanted to talk about is kind of my home and work-life balance at this point. So because it's a busy time of the year, there are definitely days where I am working overtime. I think a few Fridays ago I worked from like 7 to like 5:30. So my normal hours would be 7 to like 3:15, 3:30. So I definitely worked a little bit later, but out of, you know, the last month or so, maybe there was a couple times that I worked late, and we are still early in the process. Like the most busy point for us will definitely be the annual statement. So the next couple weeks in February might be kind of busy. But during that time, I've taken vacation. So for example, we went to the Super Bowl, so I took off that Friday and that Monday. I'm going to visit my sister for her dress fitting for her wedding, and I'm taking off 2 days for that. So it's definitely doable. There might be a few days where you have to work a little bit late, but it's nothing crazy at all. And again, this is just my experience. Everybody's experience will be different depending on the company that you're working at and the rules and everything. For me, my company is extremely flexible. I don't like to miss a lot of time with my daughter, so sometimes what I'll do, and I haven't done this yet, but sometimes I'll do this, is I'll actually go home at my normal time and then just log in and work when my daughter goes to bed. So at like 7 or 8, I'll log in, do an hour or two, and then just, you know, do my normal routine at night, and then come back in the morning and continue working. So hopefully that answers your questions about kind of how it is and all of that. I am going to try and show you a little bit of my desk and all of that. A lot of people have asked, like, do you work in a cubicle? Do you have an office? I do have a cubicle. I have a stand-up desk, which is really nice, but I honestly do not use it as much as I should. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys that, bring you along with my normal activity, and just kind of fill you guys in on some of the things that I'm doing and my daily routine, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So let's just get right into work. So I'm on my morning walk. I try and make sure that I walk at least once a day during my break, just to give me a little break from sitting down all day, and just get away from my desk, because I feel like that helps clear my mind a little bit. So I wanted to address a few questions that I've had, most specifically about kind of the work environment and stuff like that. As an accountant, I do have a cubicle. I do have the option to to stand up, and I have like a stand-up desk, so that helps for sure. I don't always utilize it as much as I should, which is not good. I am able to listen to music at my desk. I do that almost every day, all day, because it helps with distractions with people walking by. If people are having conversations, it really helps with all of that. I am able to answer phone calls and text messages from family members and stuff like that. I do text my husband once in a while just to see how our daughter's doing, or if my mom's watching her, I'll do that as well. So that is really nice, but I think that is definitely something that is dependent on where you're working. And so when you're interviewing, or if you're starting in a new job, I would definitely suggest kind of going through some of that and asking if that's acceptable. I feel like for most companies, as long as you're working and you're not like constantly on your phone, it would be okay. But those are just some of the questions that I've seen recently, and I thought I'd go ahead and address. I am going to go back to work now and have my lunch. I usually have my lunch at my desk, and then I go and work out. So I'll kind of bring you guys along with me, but I wanted to share a few of those common questions just so you have an idea of what my work life is kind of like. I did insert a clip before this, and I kind of show me working. I do have my headphones in because that is kind of what I do almost every day. And I do have special glasses to help with, you know, looking at a screen all day. So those are just some things that I wanted to share with you guys. So it is just after 3 and I'm about to head home. I do have class tonight, so I won't be home for very long, but I'll show you guys Macy because I haven't shown her in a while. So because I have class, I'm actually, for those of you who are new or whatever, I am finishing up my MBA this semester. I have 2 classes. One is financial statement analysis, which I have tonight, and then the other one is investment theory, which is on Thursday. So back-to-back classes, especially tough during busy season, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm almost done. At that point, then I'm going to start my CPA review class and kind of take the test as I finish each section and all of that. So I just thought I'd tell you guys that for those who are new and don't know kind of like what stage I'm at right now. So it's not very uncommon for me to get off around 3. Like I said, my schedule is usually like 7 to 3:15 or a little bit later than that. But on school days, I try and leave especially early because, or like just try and leave on time, because if I don't, then I really don't see Macy very much. And my company is extremely good about that. They like encourage it, so it's really a great, you know, thing that I have going with them. So I'm really glad that they're supportive and they're okay with, you know, those little sacrifices and stuff like that. It is definitely hard to do, but it is nice going and like having time to see your kid and having dinner before you have class for like 3 hours. One other thing that I wanted to mention before I head home is that a lot of people have asked about dress code, and I feel like this whole entire video is me like telling you what my business is, but I know a lot of people are interested in that, so I figured I'd tell you because I think it's more common than uncommon that you know, companies are somewhat similar. So anyway, hopefully it's representative of what you see or what you see now. But I, during the winter, usually wear pretty casual clothes. Like, I don't wear jeans every day. We're only allowed to wear them on Fridays. But during the winter, I seriously wear like a long shirt, a long sweater, and leggings with boots. Like that is my go-to thing. As soon as fall hits, honestly, and it starts getting cold, that's my go-to thing. So it's really nice, it's really comfy, and it would be hard to wear like my dress clothes because it's just cold. It's cold in the winter and whatever. So I just thought I'd throw that out there for those who've asked about dress codes and is it like business casual, business formal? Honestly, my company is pretty laid back about it. I think we're considered business casual, but in reality, it's probably more of like a business casual / casual, because a lot of people wear, you know, like leggings and long sweaters, and that's a common thing in my company. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there for you guys who wonder about that type of stuff. For guys, it's kind of different, but so anyway, I'm gonna head home now, hang out with Macy a little bit, and then head to class. Alright guys, so I am at class right now. I was planning on getting footage of like me and Macy and Jason and everything, but it was just really crazy. Macy ended up sleeping pretty late and then we had dinner, so Macy won't be in this one unfortunately, but I do have a kid and I go to school and work and all of that, so I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people do ask about like how to do stuff with kids, and it's totally possible. So I'm gonna head into school now, so I'm going to close the vlog now, or the day in the life, but I wanted to tell you guys, this green tea is like my favorite thing from Starbucks. I don't like coffee, but this green tea is amazing and it gets me through class. I try and get it like every time I have class, which is 2 times a week, not a big deal. I use my allowance, but I love this stuff. It is so good. And because I don't like coffee and I'm trying to like eat more healthy, I'm not, you know, obviously drinking soda. So that is like a very good substitute. So anyway, not related to accounting at all, but I figured I'd throw it out there. So I'm gonna head into my financial statement analysis class, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If so, then I'll try and do it more often. And if there's anything specific that you want to know or see next time, let me know that as well in the comments down below. I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.